Hello guys, you're welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be making this beautiful gown you are watching on the screen right now. That is what we are going to be making, and for this tutorial we will need our material, because for this design I use a Mikado material, and here is the material we are using for this tutorial. Can you see this is a Mikado material, and then I will need my ruler, my scissors, and for the neckline I'm going to bead the neckline. I'm going to bead it, just the neck, the total neck on the neckline. I bead it, and I'll need my for the design. I don't line it at all. I don't line the design. I only use my zipper, and here's the material. So for the measurement, I'm going to be working with the length of 40. For the measurement, I'll be working with the length of 40. So let's get into the tutorial right now. So here's the measurement we are working with: length of 40, bust of 44, waist of 50 because the person is pregnant, and the shoulder measurement of 18 with the half length of 15, the sleeve length of 25, and the hip measurement of 45. So for it to be so easy for me, so I'm going to be cutting it on the floor. I'll be cutting it on the floor. I'm going to fold it now. So I'm going to fold it in bias form. I'm going to fold it in flare. That is like this, just the way I'm folding it right now. I want to cut it together before, but later I decide to cut it separate. So I'm going to cut the front and the back separately. So now we said the length we are working with is the length measurement of 40. So from the 40, I'm going to remove 12 inches for the down part. You know, the down part, we are going to be doing another extra pleat at the down part. So I'm going to remove the 12 inches from the down part. So 12 minus 40, it will give me 28. So the length I'm going to cut out here is going to be the length of 28. So first of all, I just mark out where I'm going to start my shoulder measurements. So I already mark out the shoulder of 16. Then I'm going to mark out the armhole as well. So I just mark out the armhole at this side, and the armhole is 8.5. That is what I just mark out. So I'm going to mark out the same thing at this part. Just watch how I'm going to do it here. So I just mark out the same thing at this part. Then I'm going to use my ruler to rule it out. So from the length measurement, I remove 12.5, which is the 12.5 is going to be for the down part, the down plate of the design. So this is it. So I just do my armhole cuff at this part.
This one I'm cutting right now is the front body. I'm going to, after doing it like this,
then the next thing I'm going to do now is to measure out the length measurement, and we said we are working with the length measurement of 28. So I'm going to add just 1 inches to the length measurement of 28. The 1 inches is going to be for sewing allowance. So that's what I'm marking out right now. I'm marking out 28 plus 1 inches. That makes it 29. You're going to mark it round because it's a flare gown. It's a flare gown. So I'm just trying to measure here. So I have just to know whether what I mark here is correct. So I'm going to so this is it. So I'm going to cut it out now. But before that, before I cut it out, I'm going to measure out the person measurement, the person bust measurements plus 2 inches, because I need the bust measurement. Very important. This is the person half length. So, and I said the person half length, the person waist measurement is 50. So I just want to confirm what I have here, if it's more than 50. So it's far more than 50. It's far more than 50. So I think what I put here is enough for what I want to use it to do. Since it's flare, I'm not going to cut out the person exact measurement. So this is what I have. Yeah, right now.
So I'm just going to go ahead and cut this out. Then I'm going to use this piece to cut out the back.
So I'm going to cut it out. Yeah. So I'll cut it out. So this is, let's assume that this is the front body. So what I'm going to do now is, after I'm done cutting this one, I'm going to use this one to cut out the back body. I'm going to use this piece to cut out the back body. So let's cut the back body right now. So the only thing I'm going to do here is that the back body, I'm going to make sure that I add my zip allowance to the back body. That's just the difference. I'm going to add up my zip allowance of 1 inches to the back body and cut it out. So this is it after cutting the back body out. So this is it. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to mark out my neckline, the neckline. I'm going to mark the neckline out. So I'm going to be using 3 for the neckline. I'll be using 3 inches. For the front neckline, I'll use 3 inches by 2. I'll use 3 inches by 2. Then for the back neckline, I'll use the same 3 inches by 1 inches for the back neckline. Then I will do my shoulder slope of 1 inches. I'll do my shoulder slope of 1 inches. So let's cut the neckline. Let's cut it out. So I cut the back and the front. Then I'm going to cut then I'll now cut the front neckline again. So this is what I have here right now. This is what I have here right now. So I'm going to put this aside. So I'm going to put this aside right now. I'll put it aside. Then I'm going to cut the down parts. I'm going to cut out the down parts, the one we are going to pleat at the down parts. I'm going to cut it out now. So to complete the measurement, I'm going to measure out 12. Then I'm going to add 1.5 to it. The 1.5 I'm adding is, I'm going to fold it on both sides. I'm going to fold the fabric on both sides. So I added 1.5 inches to the down parts, and this is for the sleeve. Here is the sleeve. I already fold the fabric. So for the sleeve I measure out our sleeve is 25. So for this one I cut out 21. So I'm going to use extra fabric. I'm going to cut another pieces to complete the sleeve. I'm going to use extra fabric to complete the sleeve. So here is the sleeve. So it's just a straight puff sleeve. So this is the sleeve. So I'm going to so here is the long sleeve. Then it remains we are going to cut the down part of the sleeve, because the sleeve we have the down part of the sleeve. So I'm just trying to measure it out. So I need 4 inches. So I'm going to plus 1 inches for sewing allowance, because I'm still going to sew it all around. So I have to measure it. It's the sleeve band, if it's enough for what I want to use it to do. So I just mark out 5 at this part. Then I'm going to measure out 6 here. So I'm going to refold it a little bit just to give me the measurement. I need 5 at the sleeve band, and at this side I need 6 inches. So I'm going to connect this together. This is it. This is what I need on fold. This is what I'm going to use to complete the sleeve. So this is what I just cut out. So I'm going to pleat the sleeve on this part. Yes, I'm going to pleat the sleeve there. So I'm going to cut the second piece out. So I'm done cutting the sleeve. So I'm just trying to notch the middle part of so that by the time I'm pleating it, I'll know where the middle will, where it will be. So I'm going to notch the middle of the sleeve too, so that when I'm pleating it will, one side will not be more than the other side. So I just notch the middle of the sleeve as well. So that is that about that. So now we'll go ahead to our machine and start the sewing. So first thing I did was to stitch I just tried to stitch stitch it down, the small piece of the sleeve. That's what I first did. I stitch it down. Then I'll go ahead. This is it after stitching it down. Then I'll go ahead and pleat on it. I'll go ahead. I already notch it, so I'm going to, the notching is not showing very well, so I just re-notch it. Then I'm going to take my one piece of my sleeve, then I'll just pleat it straight down on it. So this is it. So this is how it's going to look after you are done with that. Now, the next thing I want to do now is to join the body of join the shoulder of the main body. I'm going to join the shoulder of the main body now. Here's my fabric. But before that, before I join the shoulder of the main body, I want to fold the two edge of this piece, this straight piece that we're going to pleat on the body. I want to fold it. I want to fold the edge. I'm going to fold the both edge. So this is it after I fold both edge.
Here's the pieces we first area.
So I just fold both edge, and I already joined the, this is it, I just fold both edge, and I already joined the shoulder of our main body. I joined the shoulder and I joined the side as well. So let's put this aside. Let me show you the main body now.
This one, here is
the main body.
Here is the
I
body.
already joined the,
This is what I did.
already joined the shoulder.
So I
Then I already
joined
joined the body. This is the shoulder, so I just join it. Can you see? I joined the both shoulder and I joined the main body. Just join it with just half of an inch. Yes. Just join it with just half of an inch.
So the next thing
Then after doing that, the next thing we are going to do now is that this piece, the next thing we are going to do now is that we are going to join, this is the, let me show you the sleeve after we pleat it. This is the sleeve after I pleat it. This is how it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and join my sleeve to the body. I'll go ahead and join the sleeve to the body. Then at the same time, I'm going to go ahead and join the small piece. I'm going to weave the down part of this one, the down part of the main body. I'm going to weave it. Then I'm going to take this small piece. Let me just show you how I'm going to go about it. I'm going to join here. I'm going to join here. This place that I join, I can decide to make it fall on the side, or you can decide to make it fall at the back joining. You know, you are going to join the zip allowance. Then I'll go ahead. After doing it like that, I'm going to go ahead and place it. Can you see the way I place it? We are going to place this piece that we are going to be pleating. This piece that we are pleating, we are going to place it on the main body. Then I'll start pleating it just the way. Can you see? Just like this. That's how I'm going to pleat it all around on the down part, throughout the down part. So I'm going to pleat it like this, just the way I place it. That's how I'm going to pleat it all around the down part. So I'll go ahead now and go and join the body. So this is it. Let me show you. I'm back. This is what I have. I already joined it just the way I told you. I already go ahead and plait it at the down part. So the next thing I'm going to do now, is that I just measure out. Sorry, the camera, I don't place the camera very well. I'm sorry for that. So I just measure out the neckline. I measure out the neck because I have not cut the turtleneck. So I just measure out the neckline and I measure out 17 plus the zip allowance. I have 17 at the neckline. So I want to cut out the turtleneck now. So just fold your fabric just the way I fold it right now, just like a single flare, like in bias form, and cut out your flare, your single flare like this. So I'm going to be using 2.5 inches plus sewing allowance. So this is the neckline I'm cutting now, the turtleneck. That is what I'm cutting out right now. I didn't cut it earlier because I want to finish joining the shoulder and know how much it's going to give me before I cut it out. So you are going to cut 2 pieces of this. You are going to cut 2 pieces of this. Yes. We are going to cut another piece of it just the way it is. So I'm going to cut another piece of this. Yes, just cut 2 pieces of this. After cutting the 2 pieces, the next thing you are going to do, just turn the neck, only the neck of it. So I'm going to place the 2 on each other. I'll place the 2 on each other. The down parts, don't touch the down parts. Leave the down parts first. Leave the down parts. Just the neckline, only the neckline. You are going to leave the down parts. Then the neckline, this is the one you are going to join. You are going to join the neckline together. After joining the neckline together, then the down part is what you are going to, if you want to do it like a ready-made, then you are going to fold the down parts separately, and you can decide to join the down parts together depending on your choice. You can decide to join the down part together and just stitch it straight once, and you can decide to fold it and top stitch on it. So that is that about the neckline. About the neckline. I have and this is it after sewing it. This is what you are going to have. I have a detailed tutorial on how to how to join your turtleneck perfectly. I have a separate tutorial just for the turtleneck. I have it on my page. I'm going to drop the link to the tutorial of how to join your turtleneck under this tutorial. I'm going to drop a link of how to fix your turtleneck under this tutorial. So if you enjoyed this tutorial, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. God bless you. Bye.